Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Stonehearth Alpha 19. You can see some things have changed and there's a reason behind that. Essentially, I had recorded an episode and ignored the timer that went off and ran out of disk space. Yes. the number one combatant of any content creator, as it were. So we're gonna get some more wood over here. Essentially all we did is we built up a couple more houses here. We have an engineer now, however we don't have the resources to really utilize the engineer, at least at the moment. We have gotten a shepherd and replaced the trapper with another person, so we still have a trapper going. And really all we're trying to do is get our carpenter to a place where they can build us enough fence posts to complete the pinned area. And it's slow going just because of the wood situation, but we will fix that at some point because we do have some saplings coming up over here. So eventually we will have a sustainable lumber program here in the wonderful kingdom of Canaan. However, do we have anything we can place down? We do. No, we do not. These are all fine picket fences for the rich folk out there. But we do have a couple poyos, so not all hope is lost. How is our cook doing? They've made the poyo feed. Let's make sure that we get some more. The trader returns, but we don't have the corn. The reason being is we have been making poyo food. But we do have a secondary corn patch coming up there, so we should be okay. What is happening? Oh, there's a big old thing happening over here. Let's see if we can't become part of it. We'll speed up time in order to do so, do things such as these. All of our people have gotten quite a few levels over the last couple episodes here, so we're in a pretty good spot for taking on what this game has to offer, at least for the time being. It could change drastically and dramatically at any given moment. Footman level 6, damage up 60%. They are absolutely crushing it, and we have a bunch of resources over here now that we can come over and grab. So a couple short swords, some iron mail. It's okay. It is better than nothing, and we will do a daily update. We won't hit our food score. Our food score is still relatively low compared to where it needs to be, but we should be able to fix that here at least at some point. So let's take a look here. It looks like we're going to be building this right here, and we will do another 20 by 20. We will do a sheep pasture. We can only have 2 sheep in there for real. 2 sheep is better than 0 sheep. Let's do it. So we'll get a small little pasture going on over here. Trapper level 2. Such a great job. Such a great job. So proud of you. Let's take a look over here. Do we have sheep feed? We can make the most sheep feed. Probably don't need that much sheep feed. Let's go ahead and maintain 5, and we're actually going to do the same over here. Let's maintain 5 of these in our inventory as well. A trader approaches our town. 17 picket fences, 1 comfy bed. I'm going to decline your offer, my friend, and let's see if we can't add on, which I believe we absolutely can, by the way. Some more fences. Is this gonna get us to where we need to go? Probably not. We'll need to go 1 more. Well, it might be a little offset, but that's okay. We don't go for perfection all the time. We go for something that'll work in all actuality. So we have sheep over here. I hope you're not eating the poyo feed, because that would kind of defeat the entire purpose of what we have going on here. We have tons of bundles of wool. By tons I do mean 1. Do not get it twisted. Can we do anything with said bundles of wool? What do we need here? bundles of fiber or bundles of wool, potentially? A goblin is sneaking into our camp. I feel like we should go in them with the utmost force possible. We got some squirrel jerky, and this guy's just straight up running away. Problem solved in its entirety. Is there anything else trying to sneak up, trying to get some presents here? I don't think so. Not in my house. So what do we do about... We're gonna place this fence, or are we just gonna... It's fine, we don't have to though. We do have some pollo eggs. Is that a fertilized pollo egg? It is. Interesting. So what do we got going on here? Peasant bread requires a sack of flour. A sack of flour simply requires wheat, which we do have kind of an abundance of. So let's go ahead and make some of this. Draw speed up. A level 4 archer is in the house. I really want to get some more people so that we can expand on our professions a little bit. Let's take a look at our blacksmith, because I don't hear them clanging and clanging on anything. We do need to make these 7 iron ingots. They're pretty darn important to us, just as a people. Let's go ahead and make all 8 of these as well, just to see if we can't get them a little bit of XP. We should also consider making these at some point once we have more iron, of course. We may need to begin exploring here and seeing if we can't find an iron vein. And in that vein of reasoning, let's go ahead and make a ladder up here just to see if we can't clear out some of that fog of war. And since we do have those, you know, what do you call them? Those saplings coming up. I think we're in a better spot to just start harvesting all this lumber. How's our daily update gonna look? We have all this corn here. You can't tell me we don't have sheep feed either. You can't tell me that. Our cook is working on something. Daily update. Our food score is going up slowly. Required is a stone oven. Let's go ahead and make one of those. A blacksmith of level 3. So they are getting leveled up fairly quickly here. And how's this ladder looking? Do we see? You've got to be freaking joking me. Oh, 10 vein. Dang it. Is 100% not what we need to further the cause here. So that about covers that side of things there, doesn't it? I think it does. And we've done a pretty decent job of exploring over here as well. What next? Oh, good, more copper. So that's good. Are we like the furthest away from any iron source possible? It's entirely likely. I think what we do then, do we just continue the good fight here? And do we just say, all right, we're just gonna become copper barons forever? Just why not? Let's just harvest all of it then. You know, if that's the game that this game wants to play, then I'm game to play that game. How many times can we say game? That's enough. It's enough times. I mean, 10 is technically it's better. Oh, good, more copper up here too. Jeez, of all the copper. We're gonna have to sell something, man. We can't continue this charade much longer. I see you sneaking up down here. Let's put an end to you. Let's sell 10 of those. And we're just gonna get rid of some of that copper ore because we absolutely do not need it whatsoever. This should be a pretty easy fight for us. You can't touch us, man. You absolutely can't. He did drop some iron ore. I'm forever grateful for you. That's about it. Man, we are... That's like the #1. Oh my gosh. Look at this little thing right here. You got him already. You don't need to keep doing that. A fertilized pollo egg. And we do have some sheep. How about this over here? A regular egg. We will take that and we will utilize that as well. Have we made... We have indeed. Okay, let's go ahead and set this guy down. Right there seems appropriate. And then we can start pumping out, hopefully, some more food products that we do absolutely desperately need. And you know we're just going to harvest all of this as well. One thing I did want to check is the tasty vegetable stew. Savory meat, savory vegetable. Why don't we up this first off? $10 might be too high. What about 7? Peasant bread, potentially. We're basically out of wheat. Good. We can make 2 of these. We will do so immediately. Anything to get this food score up. That's what we're shooting for here. Take a look at our carpenter. Because he's the only one we got. Make 20 more of those guys. We got a lot of wood going on right now too. So we're in a pretty decent spot. If we could find an iron vein, I would be the happiest person to play this game. How are we doing up here? We can't make more. We can make 2 more of these potentially. We'll let them run the queue though. And then what do we need for steel? We got plenty of coal. Steel's not hard to make. It's just the iron is what's getting us. Cook level 3, great job. Great job. I'm so proud of you. Raw mutton we don't have. Pollo pot pie. Donation to the Church of Plenty is something we can potentially pursue here as well. Are you for real just still doing this? Leave that chicken alone, man. What did it ever do to you? Goodness. Okay, we'll try to stay away from there just because it's a little... We got to go back over. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But we need to place these fences down. And if we don't do it... Dang it, what have you done? If we don't do it, nobody else will. Is what I'm trying to say here. So we'll just get this going. Shepherd level 1. That's a very good job. What does that do for you? Speed up. We'll absolutely take it. Alright, let's immediately move this over here. It's not bad. We almost have a full chicken coop, y'all. We're absolutely crushing it. We're running this show. Let's get this stuff harvested once again. And we need to take a look at our weaver queue because it is all sorts of messed up here for us. Really, it's just these paintings and all it takes is bundles of fiber. I mean, that should technically just happen over time. So let's speed up time and do a daily update. Oh my lord. Scarlet Pap. Absolutely crushed it. So now the question becomes, where do we go from here? We pretty much have everything we need, at least for the time being. You're gonna continue just working on this. Your queue is almost done. A trader approaches our town. 6 iron pikes, 3 gold. It's just not a good deal, friend. I wish it were a better deal, I really do. Set that guy there, set that guy there, set that guy there. Have we done it? It's possible. That's all I'm saying. It is possible. Have we made a complete square? I'd like to think we have. We might need a couple more picket fences, which we will grab right here. And if nothing else, we will finish. We will finish this today. And we'll probably expand the road out even a bit further here as well, just so it doesn't cut off right there. So just bring it out a little bit further. Build. Yeah, we'll start building it. That sounds fine to me. And this might be a good place to just put like a farmer / shepherd hut, as it were. Potentially, I'd like to figure something out with this building. I'd like to increase its functionality. So have it not only be a shared eating quarters, but also house the cook and all the relevant cooking ingredient things that we so desperately need. Invaders are approaching. Why don't we slow down time and make sure that somebody's on their way over here. I guess town defense mode. You have died. Oh, it's always the trapper, man. Alright, well, we know what we're doing with the new person that just got here. Hey, friend. Guess what? You're a trapper now. It's always the trappers, man. You just can't protect them. I thoroughly wish you could. But it just doesn't seem to be in the cards, I'm afraid. So what can we do? Down here, we can make another one of these. We don't have any meat for that. I'm sorry. It's because our trapper keeps dying, though, honestly. Can we potentially move this? Maybe set up even like a second trapping zone right here? Right by the blacksmith? It's fine. It's fine. And we will also harvest out, question mark, all of these. Yes, we will. How's this doing? Terribly. What is this? It's coal. Well, we'll never run out of coal. It looks like we do have some iron sprinkled in here as well. So realistically, our blacksmith is just gonna work forever. Is how this is gonna play out. So let's make, I don't know, 50 more of those. And we missed our food score, which is fairly aggravating, I'm not gonna lie. What do we got? Sell these. I guess we'll keep the stamina tonic. I mean, why not? Really? But what else? We only have 4 copper ingots. I find that very hard to believe. Get rid of some of that. And this is literally just to make space. That's all we're doing that for. Can we turn off town defense mode too, so people actually start working and eating and stuff? That would be a pretty smart thing for us to do. Because everybody was just dying basically. The chickens need to eat. I would like somebody to take care of that, if at all possible. I don't want you to hurry, but you know, also don't not hurry. All right. Invaders are approaching. We have people in the area though. Where are you coming? Where do you hail from, friends? Over there? I see you. Knight level 5. Okay. You're just running forever. I'm not gonna lie, that's slightly annoying. Archer level 5, what do you get? Oh, range +2, I guess? And then let's just put an end to this real quick. Like, let's not even mess around. Let's just get this taken care of. It might not hurt to get a second archer, because these guys like to run a lot, and that's pretty aggravating. All right, are you done now? Can we live in peace together and harmony? I don't know what I've ever done to you, but I think that's gonna do it for today's episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did hit that like button, it does help me out so very much. And if you want to see more in the future, go and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until then, we will see you in next episode.